Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your Love and Then Some read for the month of May. Wanted to say thank you, Sagittarius, for the 18,000 views. You guys just really knocked it out of the park. I truly appreciate it. And new subscribers, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell button so you don't miss any content. And subscribers who've been there since day one, you guys, you know I love you. Cross watchers, come on in. And for those of you who have been waiting for the Forged in Fire videos, the Twin Flame videos, we have had a little bit of technical problem. In fact, I've been trying to upload these videos since last Saturday. So we're going to have to do some editing. We might have to reshoot a couple of them. YouTube's just not letting them upload. They're having some kind of issues with it. So they will be coming. Just be patient. We may have to redo some and do some editing, and that's going to take a little bit of time. So they are coming. We are having to work on it. So Sagittarius, let's see if we can get you a good read. Okay, overarching energy of the deck is personal triumph or triumph over a situation that's being divinely guided. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, and 3 for the state of the relationship. You guys know that lines 1 and 2 can be reversed how you need it to. This is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't, maybe next time it'll be for you. Very center of the read, we have victory and success with a soulmate relationship. Divine. These are great cards, Sagittarius. Okay, so here's what I see. What we have here is sevens, 2 sevens, 3 sevens, my land. So divine guidance, that's beautiful. So it looks like either you or your partner, Sagittarius, you're trying to stand your ground in a situation. You're trying to have patience with a new beginning, okay? You're closing out karmic cycles, and you're being divinely guided to close out these karmic cycles. This could be individually. You're having to have patience with yourself and having to have patience with closing out your old cycles. And you're trying to stand your ground to get that done. You're doing the right things. You're being patient. You're standing your ground. You're trying to close out old energy so you can begin in this love relationship again, or in a new love relationship. Either you or your partner, Sagittarius, in line 2 here. Like I said, you've got victory and success in the middle of your read. That's the middle of your spread. 6 days, 6 months, 6 weeks, for whatever these energies mean for you. But there is some issue with somebody thinking that your communication may be a little bit deceptive. They want to move forward with victory and success, and they're having to consult their divine or higher self in order to do that. It looks like your partner may be going on a spiritual journey. This is also, the 9 is also closing out old cycles. And love, it means leveling up, moving toward a new phase in love relationships. So it looks like maybe your partner might be embarking on some sort of a spiritual journey. They may be trying to consult their higher self or the divine or whatever it is you subscribe to. It looks as though they are trying to rely on their spiritual strength for whatever this cycle is that's being closed out between the two of you. But they do feel like communication is a little bit deceptive. Looks like in the potential state of the relationship as it is now that you're getting fulfillment of your wishes. Again, 2 9s, 3 7s. So You guys are moving toward a goal here. There has been accelerated motion and abundance within the relationship and in a spiritual sense. But with the foundation of the relationship, there have been sudden changes. And as the card says, these could be financial and material changes. There could have been a splitting of a marriage or relationship previous that's leaving you having a hard time with money, perhaps, but it is affecting the foundation of this relationship. Whatever sudden material or financial change that's happened here has affected the foundation of the relationship. So root chakras need to be cleared out and worked on. It looks like you're trying to stand your ground because your partner thinks that your communication or standing your ground and having patience, they just don't trust it. They don't trust the communication. But you're going from standing your ground to deception and envy, in which they don't quite understand why you're being so kind to them, perhaps, or why your speech is loving and patient. Perhaps your partner's really had a hard time in relationship in the past, and they don't quite know how to receive love appropriately. But it looks like you're moving away from that too, or this just popped in my head. This could be an issue in which communication is a problem in the relationship. You're setting boundaries and standing your ground and saying, you know what, we can do this in a good way. We don't have to lose our cool. We can speak in a loving way. We don't have to get ugly and hateful about how we do things. And so that could be the issue here. And once you overcome that, it looks like you're going to get abundance, fulfillment of wishes, and the cycle's going to be closed out in love. You're trying to have patience with how things are moving forward. It looks like they're going really well, but you've had to have patience with yourself, it looks like, in this relationship. A new beginning's happening. This is spiritually guided. You're having to rely on your spiritual strength because it seems like to me maybe this is a little bit shaky. Maybe it's a little bit scary. And there have been sudden changes for you guys in your foundation, either personally or in relationship. Financial changes, perhaps. So let's get some clarifiers on it and see what they have to say. It looks like there's going to be triumph, though. The overall arching energy suggests triumph and divine guidance, not only in the relationship, but also on a personal level. Yeah, so we have the High Priestess here, the yin and the yang, two halves of a whole. But it looks as though maybe there's issue with somebody knowing what they need to do and knowing that they need to follow their intuition on something. Perhaps toward wish fulfillment. So somebody knows what they need to do to make this happen, basically. They know their way to happiness. Yeah, there's been conflict you've had to stand your ground against. There's been a lot of fighting, but you're running up out of that energy. You're flying out of that energy, taking control of the situation, and you're waiting for the right time. You're waiting for your harvest to come in. It looks like you've been, again, the financial changes. Looks like you guys have been trying to hold on to money. You know, you're waiting for something to grow, perhaps a business, okay? And you're going to have your firm foundation again, another 7. So you're going to have your abundance, your divine guidance, and this is going to be a solid partnership. You just have to kind of wait to watch it grow. Maybe that's why you have patience. It looks like you're trying to have patience with yourself, Sagittarius, or your partner, because the communication's been kind of cold. It's been real calculated and logical, and you know, maybe you need to come out of your head a little bit and have patience with, or somebody needs to have patience with you, because you could be approaching this situation with a little bit of coldness. Looks like things are stagnant as a result of that coldness, you know, but it looks like you've become enlightened, okay? And now you have a newfound passion, new beginning. There are burdens, but you look like you're laying those burdens down, and you're taking this leap of faith to go on this new beginning. But don't forget, you know, with the Fool card, don't judge a book by its cover, okay? Because you're not giving yourself enough credit, Sagittarius, is what it seems like to me. You're a little bit shaky in starting this new beginning. You want this new beginning, but it looks like to me you're trying to have patience with yourself because you have some feelings of insecurity involved in this relationship. Okay, so don't sell yourself short, because remember, even though this looks like a hobo bag back here, this is a wand, and it's a very powerful tool. And this Fool is on his way to be a magician, learning to use all of the tools that he has in his toolbox to make stuff happen. So rely on yourself and your intuition and what you have to offer in this relationship, because you have something very powerful that you're carrying here. So you just need to work on your self-confidence, it looks like. Let's clarify. Maybe your footing in this relationship, perhaps. It looks like, you know, new beginnings have made you go within to try to find some answers to a situation. And the answer has transformed you, Sagittarius. You know, but you are still trying to protect yourself. You know, you're still not quite sure about this. But it looks like you're going to go ahead and take the challenge. You know, you're going to answer the call. You're going to take the challenge. You're going to move forward with a great deal of passion. For some of you, you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I've got Scorpio. We've got all the fire signs here. Air. Virgo. So your partner looks like, you know, they're having issues with the communication. They're not quite sure. The communication seems a little bit shady to them. And, you know, they look like they may be trying to protect financial assets or protect something from the coming storm. Looks like they've been, you know, putting a little bit back. Okay, or this could be representative of them trying to protect themselves against this communication that seems a little bit shady. Yeah, they've been squirreling away money or squirreling away something because there's confusion in communication here. Now we have the King and Queen of Wands, so this is definitely a committed relationship. Again, Sagittarius, you're represented here. This person believes that you're the queen of all queens. Excuse me. A very beautiful, good counsel, the whole package, okay? But they kind of feel like they want to take action against this shady, shadowy feeling and move forward in the relationship, but they feel like you know something that you're not quite telling them. Yeah, there's emotional confusion. You're just on the cusp of succeeding, of getting over the hump here. But if you guys don't start having some clear communication, you know, it's going to damage the relationship. You're going to have some confusion. And there's going to be guilt and issues on both sides. This is the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of defensiveness here. In getting to that victory, you need to have clear-cut communication. And what are your plans for the future, Sagittarius? Or this could be you asking of your partner, you know, what exactly are your intentions here? What do you intend for this situation? Somebody needs some clear-cut answers about what their intention is for the future. They need this communication. And they need for you to take charge, Sagittarius, or your partner needs that. And just come out and explain to him, look, this is what's going on with me. I'm a little bit scared to put my toes in the water. because of issues in the past, because there's been conflict, there's been this, there's been that. I want to move forward with you. I do. I want to move forward with you. But look, I'm struggling within myself, having confidence in myself or having confidence in this because I don't quite feel secure. It looks like your partner, you could be dealing with Aries now or Taurus here at this point. Looks like your partner's trying to gain control on their own issues here. They're trying to really rely on some spiritual relief in this situation, or this could also be an issue in which they're having to go within to fix and to end cycles where in the past may have been a little bit controlling and domineering. They're trying to close out bad behavior because they know that you're the Empress. Okay, this is also now Libra in Venus, perhaps. They know that you are a divine partner. Okay, this is, let me show you these cards, Sagittarius. You guys get this a lot, but let's talk about this. Spiritual strength, divine guidance, closing out cycles, in love. This is one of the best numbers you can get. And now we have the Emperor and the Empress. So this is a spiritual connection. This is a divine relationship, and you're being led to come together. This could be a twin flame issue in which you're trying to close out old karmic cycles of behavior, codependency, or fear. You know, this could also be a runner-chaser scenario in which you might be kind of the runner, your partner might be the chaser, and they're like, look, I need you to stop running. I need you to talk to me, and let's have some clear-cut communication. Also, this could be some sort of a telepathic communication that hasn't been so good recently. But you're definitely, this for some of you is twin flames. So it looks like to me, you're trying to close out bad patterns so that you can come into union. But be discerning, okay? Because you've got to be able to use your intuition. Your partner needs clear and concise communication from you. But don't be cutting with your words. Don't be cutting with your words, because that's going to leave you out in the cold. Your partner's just not going to stand for it anymore, or either you are not going to stand for the cutting communication that you're receiving. Because your partner feels like there's some sort of deception in communication here, so they've busted out their Queen of Swords here, and they're like, okay, I'm going to start watching you and see what you're doing now, because the communication's a little bit jacked up. You're going to have to come to me with the truth. And if you don't come to me with the truth, I'm out. So that's kind of, your partner's kind of, that's where they're at. You're going to have to stand your ground here and say, look, there is nothing deceptive here. I'm not running. I am just a little bit scared. And you're going to have to tell them that so that they then, you've got to have confidence in yourself first, but they then can come in with that comfort that you're seeking, because that's what I see here. Please clarify fulfillment of wishes. It looks like there's going to be victory moving forward, passionate new beginnings, new passion. Communication's going to come in very quickly. This could be social media. It could be any kind of communication, really, but it's going to happen very quickly. But someone with this, this could be a matter of you having to slow down here. You or your partner kind of need to slow down a little bit, because the fast-moving communication that comes in might seem a little bit like a rejection. Maybe your partner feels like there's rejection because there's a lack of communication. There's a problem with communication. Yeah, it looks like the communication leaves them feeling, or leaves you feeling, Sagittarius, like they don't know which way to go. They're sitting here trying to contemplate, which way should I go? North, west, east, south? You see what I mean? They're not quite sure. This communication's left them a little bit confused. They've got to think about it for a minute, because It's kind of left them a little bit not knowing which direction they need to go in. But again, remember, there's triumph, there's going to be forward movement, accelerated motion. Think you got to close some stuff out up here. Your partner's got to close out issues in which they're trying to checkmate you and beat you at your own game, so to speak. And you've got to close out issues that have to do with being defensive and not having enough confidence in your partner or in yourself or in the situation to move forward. Once you get past all this, you have this clear communication. This is going to be rainbows, okay? You're going to have that happy family, happy life, the apex, accelerated motion toward abundance. You've made your decision to pick up your staff and move forward. And once you do, make the decision to choose the direction, to choose the direction that you're going to go in here, which is forward movement. Your partner's going to then feel solid enough to give you this offer of relationship, this solid, steady offer of relationship. And it's going to be great. It's going to be family. It's going to be growing old together. Okay, you could be dealing with the water sign at this point, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But they feel like, you're the right fit for them. And they want to grow old with you and watch the grandkids play. That's what they want. They want to build a lifetime with you. They want to build a lifetime with you. But they need you to make a decision and a choice here, Sagittarius, because you're scared to take that leap. And being scared to take that leap makes them feel like they're a bunch of red flags. Okay? But this is your partner's intention. Okay? A lifetime, building a lifetime and a legacy together. But they need you to be solid. What direction do you want to go in? They need you to be solid. Once you figure out, you take that step, you move forward, this is what you have to look forward to. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy because you guys need to work on your security. You need to work on supporting one another. You need to work on your financial forward movement. You need to work on the financial stability of the relationship. You've had a sudden change of some kind happen, but this is about the root chakra and feeling supported by family, feeling supported by the Mother Earth, feeling supported by your lover, and feeling secure enough in your financial foundation to be able to move forward and not live in a state of lack. This also could be a move, a physical move that you're having to take. And your partner may be wondering, hey, are you coming with me or not? Are we going to do this thing or not? Because you're scared of this change here. Once you get working on that foundation, okay, it looks like there may have been a change in your family status, your money status, your legacy. You could have lost some money. You're trying to do everything you can to recoup that money. You're trying to do everything you can to make more money. And you're moving out of that mentality of lack and you're moving into a place of happiness. Do you see how you've had a major change in your finances in your family? But you're using everything you've got, even your talents that maybe you do for hobbies. Okay, you see she's spinning thread here to make money. You are thinking outside of the box, you and your partner, you're thinking outside of the box and you're making it work financially. But you've got to be willing to help your partner hold it down. And they've got to be willing to help hold you down. And that's the whole point here. You've got to come together. You're going to be building a lifetime, but you've got to get through this little shaky part here. Give your partner some clear communication and let them know, yes, I plan on moving forward in this relationship. That's what I plan on doing. And we're going to do everything we can to make this work. End of story. That's a beautiful read, Sagittarius. So let's get a little bit of guidance for you and see what's going on. Okay, remember who you are. Yes, self-confidence, confidence in communication, clearing out your throat chakra. You are powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So you just need to communicate with confidence, Sagittarius. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So some of you could be seeing 777, 999, 888 in triplet or quadruplets. Divine guidance. You're being divinely guided. Okay, pay attention to the synchronicities. Pay attention to your feelings when you have the synchronicities. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So again, clear communication, consulting the divine, having confidence, having the confidence to know that you can do this no matter what, you know, and that's what your partner's wanting to know from you, Sagittarius. Are you going to be there for me? Are we going to be there for each other? Are we going to come closer together in this trial that we're going through? Or are you going to take off on me? Your partner wants to know that you're going to be by their side and it's going to be solid, or vice versa. Okay, so be willing to express love. Yeah, remember we talked about this little coldness up here. You know, you were communicating, it was very cold, and it was confusing your partner. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So just got to show them what's inside there. The union of hearts. Again, more twin flame energy. There is a connection of love that defies explanation, and that is the twin flame journey if I've never heard of it. You're meant to be together. You're divinely guided. You need to hold each other down and grow together. Put your roots down and grow together. Okay, let's see what's happening. What's happening here? Just a minute. I couldn't decide what card I wanted to use here. There is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. There is no blame. And the reason there's no blame is because it takes two to make it or break it. You see how these roots go way down there? Okay, they're growing together in their trials and tribulations. They're growing together through the storms. They're not splitting apart. There is no blame because they're willing to be flexible when those winds of change come and they're blown from side to side. They do it together, not separately. Nurturing love. Okay, this is talking about a nurturing love. You have to nurture one another. So not just, you know, in the bedroom, you need more nurturing toward one another. It needs to be more loving. It's okay to have You see the support here? You see how he's supporting her in this situation? Okay, that's what your partner wants to feel. They want to feel you're supporting them and they're supporting you. And that's a little bit stagnant here in this relationship. So it may be a little bit stagnant in the bedroom too, because your partner or you need to feel love and support, nurturing and support, and it's a little bit stagnant. So just bear that in mind, okay? Just bear it in mind. Let's just try these a little bit. See what we've got for the next month. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Sagittarius in May in love. Sagittarius in May. Spirit, show me what I need to see for the sign of Sagittarius in love. Okay, somebody might be a little bit disappointed because they had an expectation here. Perhaps there was an expectation that wasn't filled, or perhaps this is talking about boundaries. You're going to be given a gift with one another here. Okay, I think that's the gift. Or perhaps, you know, this is talking about this gift down here that you were waiting for your partner to give you. Your partner wants to give you this engagement ring. They want to give you this solid foundation. They want to build this life with you. But they're just not sure which direction you're going in. They're not sure if when the winds of change come, are you going to lean with them? You know, or are you guys going to come apart? You know? So this is really about talking about foundations in the relationship and trust. And intimacy, building intimacy. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for the month of May for your love and then some read. I'll see you guys for your love and then some mid-May. Excuse me, for your love and separation mid-May.